Shimon, Shimon. Well, the cops and the cunts and the creeps and the crows all want the same thing, to rip and tear your soul. So before the morning comes, something else can come and try and grab a hold and take control, and now they own you. Well, when I was just a boy, they all told me I was blessed, and something about me means I'm meant for success. Now they all talk shit behind my back for the target, told the town I'm hooked on crack, and that I'm messed up in the head and the meds. Cause I don't want to work a stupid fucking job and pretend I have a boss. Well, I grew up poor in a ski resort town where we all make money by eliminating frowns, and I think it's kind of funny how these whites are so proud, but when the rich men come around, they all keep their head down and submit just like a dog. Well, when I can't get to sleep, I think of old folks' homes, where those spiteful little bullies cry until they die alone, because the world they built by beating others only did them wrong, because no one taught them how to love. And I hope that they see me on my Indian scout when I take their little girls on a ride around town. And they have to bitch to God because the nurse don't care to hear them cry about it, because she's on TikTok showing off her butt. And when they're on their deathbed, I hope that they see my face when whatever tortures me shows them all the love I gave. Trying to help them sing and clap along to my broken-hearted songs. Hey, hey, hey. Before they meet their grave and the Lord takes them away, I hope the final breath they take is followed by a list of names, and somewhere along the way I get an I'm sorry with a couple cents from his estate. And the cops and the cunts and the creeps and the crows will have another friend to follow everywhere I go. And I'm so grateful for him, because without him I wouldn't have ever known the value that I hold. Well, I hear voices in my head. It gets worse when I get out of bed. And I don't trust that I'll find a love who understands. So leave me be and let me smoke my cigarettes. Cause deep inside I'd rather be dead. She's staring at me. Cause I make choices that lead to dead ends, led by a mind afraid of itself. Cause the cops gave me trauma and the crows ate the rest, and I don't know how to be human again, so don't talk to me, cause I'm tired of pretending all good things should end. Well, all these voices in my head get so beautiful you couldn't comprehend, and they tell me one day you'll see me somewhere out there with the best, and you'll all come back and want to be my friend, but for now I'm a monster that haunts at 3 a.m. For now I'm a monster that haunts at 3 a.m. I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss my house, and what we had, it ain't that bad, cause I still have it all in here, and I can go back anytime that I feel sad. I miss your smile, the way you laugh, I miss your eyes, and what we had, it ain't that bad. Cause you moved on, but in my heart you're laying with me. You all moved on, I'm still around, wandering anywhere but my hometown. I'm scared to see what they'll build on what burns down. You're all here in my memories. I keep like an old 8-track of classic CDs. I play as I lay back and fall to pieces, terrified of what I can't see. I'm on a hill next to a tree, staring out at the bittersweet, the ghost of you and what I couldn't do, a symphony. I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss my house and what we had. It ain't that bad. Out here in the wild east, where the leaves change every season, you can drive through on the weekend, sit and drink with some real good mac and cheese. Please be sure to come back for the skiing. We're in the business of making memories. We'll be here if you need us. Just don't stay too long. After dark, you might get raped by the police. And we won't care unless it plays and sounds nice on our screen or comes through at the right time, scrolling on our feed. Once that open sign flips over, only God gonna hear you, please. Out here in the wild east. Out here in the wild east. We don't care about your feelings. Lose yourself or lose your freedoms. We'll send you straight to the retreat. Out here in the wild east. We will beat you if you feel good. We got kids that think they're real hood, that no one cares to teach. Out here in the wild east. If we don't like you for any reason, you're most likely food for trees. We will find out where you sleep, and they won't find you anywhere until you're evergreen. Out here in the wild east. We take pride in being mean. You should see how the tourists treat us. So hold your pain and hide them stains, or we'll ask you to leave. Out here in the wicked wild east, we won't let you in for heat and drive by laughing as you freeze. We all know it's your fault, the rich men bleed us. And we won't never be there with you neither, because we still believe in Jesus. So if you make it to the morning, shut your mouth and say the fuck far from those leaf peepers. Anywhere where we don't see you. We don't care what's in your veins or who you were before who you became. Play a role or play it safe. Because if we don't put on a good show, then we'll have to hunt to eat. Out here in the wicked wild east. The world's toilet and great escape. Where our problems hide in closets until it's your turn to get raked. Cowboys don't like beds. I got a whole lot of nothing ahead. So when the morning comes, I'll carve a heart on that old headboard. Leave your weary head to rest. You can run your hand along when you feel stressed. And remember how I had a handle on it. With the morning dew and every passing scent of cigarettes. You were my wildflower, roaming free. I had to leave and watch you grow without me. You'll be with the rivers and the trees, butterflies with broken wings. And I'll be chasing freedom down boulevards of broken dreams. One day I'll be bigger than you think. And I'll come back and run my hands along you. Every summer evening, roaming through, I'm a nomad looking for a war to win. And you're my greener pastures, my happily ever after, all seconds before disaster. You were my night sky. When I look up asking God, why you ain't here when the sun comes up, and I still have to get on up and hunt for another love. And we'll play around until we pass out with you and the truth between us. You were my wildflower, roaming free. I had to leave and let you grow without me. You'll be with the rivers and the trees, butterflies with golden wings. And I'll be chasing freedom down boulevards of broken dreams. One day I'll be bigger than you think. And I'll come back here and run my hands along you. Every summer evening, roaming through, you were my wildflower. I had to leave and let you grow. Now we can't get a handle on you, you're out of control. And the world will have to deal, these green mountains fate is sealed. Cause now your color's everywhere, you cover every field. And I'll pass out in fields of you, lay my head down on your roots, wrap my hand around your grooves. Every summer evening, roaming through. Unmarked graves around the house I built that I won't see until the world stands still. If I don't die on the battlefield, I'll die from the survivor's guilt. And I know you're dead and gone. Your story got old and the world moved on. I'll keep you alive inside my songs about times before it all went wrong. Lost the ones I loved the most to broken dreams on a lonely road. I saw my hometown overdose and I just kept on going. I promise I would save you all. I promise I'm still holding on. One day I will right my wrongs, and when it's all said and done, we can have a long talk with God. Unmarked graves around the house I built that I won't see until the world stands still. If I don't die on the battlefield, I'll die from survivor's guilt. You locked me out and left me cold. Thought you were hot shit, now you're getting old. Soon you'll be 6 feet below. I think God got a sense of humor. So many old rich women are getting so offended. They're so mad. Everyone that walks by is giving me the dirtiest look they've seen in their life. I've seen in my life. I have not seen dirtier looks than when the light is red and they're stuck listening to me sing. These old cunts. My fingers are gonna freeze off my hand. It's so goddamn cold I can't feel my body. And all these people are laughing at me. Look at how expensive this car is. That kid has not suffered a day in his life. He walks around playing pretend. If he's even real. You know what I'm saying? Out here in the wild east, we won't let you in for heat and drive by laughing as you freeze. We all know it's my fault, the rich men bleed them. And they won't ever be there with me neither, because they still believe in Jesus. So I better hide my pain and hide my stains, or they'll ask me to leave. Out here in the wicked wild east, the world's toilet and great escape, where their problems hide in closets until it's their turn to get raped. But I wouldn't do it. I'm not saying I'm gonna rape them. Don't take it literally. I'm talking about the rich people stealing their land. And eventually everyone will be out here with us. I saw your message. I didn't see your message, actually. I don't know what my plan is, but I got a second phone, so I can do this now. At least. I'm just waiting for the bus. It's fucking cold. It's 1:41, so it should be here at any minute. But it also looks like it's not showing up at all. Monday to Saturday. It said it should be at the McDonald's at 2:10. It's 1:42. So it should be here at 2:10, but it also said it's going to be at Burger King at 1:24. It's 1:42. So it's at Dollar General right now. It's going to be here in a half hour. What time? What's my time? 11%. Well, I have to catch the 3 o'clock bus. What time is it? 1:40? I'll have time. God. that truck that drove by has got the same last name as the cop that committed police brutality against me. Speaking of the police, hold your pain and hide them stains. Look, I told you, you can't have fun. They're gonna lie to him. They're gonna lie and say I caused a disturbance. They're here for me, guys. They want to arrest me like they do to the other guys. It's a racist, prejudiced place. And they're going to whoever called them for me out here singing because one of the customers didn't like it. And they want me hurt. They want me to get hurt, guys. Every single person that heard my songs that gives me dirty looks and won't look at me because they think I'm less than them somehow. They think I'm like an animal. They think I'm like a low-class piece of garbage. And the problem is that they're trapped in that pride of that pretend world. And they will hurt me to avoid the realization that I might be better than they are because of how much I've been through. Maybe I've earned what they're pretending to have. You know what I'm saying? I embody something they're afraid to admit they lack. So they can't have me around. The good thing is, these guys are the best police department I've seen in Vermont so far. So I guarantee you, they're going to be thorough with their questions. They're going to be like, what was he doing? Was he screaming? Okay, how long did it last? Was there anybody else? Was he screaming at the cars or was he just screaming? Was it screaming? Because they know who I am. So hopefully they're educating them that I have freedom of speech and the freedom of press. But it's a piece of shit. It's not anyone that I know. It's one of the military cops with the close cut that keeps staring me down. He keeps staring me down. And then there's this red car. That's a cop car. So they just doubled up, but they're pretending. Which means that they're not busy. And they're doing a vet. Let's see who it is. It's an off-duty. It's an off-duty. Why are they here? It must not be for me, right? Because there's a lot of crime going on. We won't ever be there with you neither because we still believe in Jesus. So hold your pain and hide them stains or we'll ask you to leave. If he bothers me, I'm going to say, I'm not afraid of you, but I'm afraid of white people lying to you to hurt me because of how many times it's happened. I was out here singing because it's cold and I need to bounce around to stay warm. I saw a lot of dirty looks from old women. I don't trust that they're not going to lie to you to have me hurt. So the fact of the matter is, everywhere I'm going today, you guys are showing up. So I'm hoping that you're just getting lunch. But I can't be too sure, and I don't want you to jump me like you're doing to the people on the Planet Hank video. Isn't that crazy? Did you guys watch the Planet Hank video? Where the cops instigated the guy into resisting arrest, so that set, how many people were there? One, two, there were 5 that just put all their body weight on slamming his face into the pavement. Did you see how happy Hank was? Why won't any of you help me? We could do a propaganda video and get that guy the awareness that people seem to lack because they're waiting on someone to call them out. They're going to keep doing it until somebody gets smart enough to be able to talk about that behavior. And I seem to be the only one capable of understanding and advocating for what they're seeing with their eyes but choose to ignore. So what the fuck do I do? I need money. I need like 10 grand. 10 grand max. And I think I'd be able to be set for the whole time. but I know that's not possible yet. I know there are people with billions of dollars and there are tons of crypto millionaires, but until I have an editor, I don't think that it's going anywhere. And I really just want to make my music, but I'm tired of seeing what they're doing. Make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell so you know when I go live, because there's no schedule. Here's Crown, not Clown. We're talking about the clowns. Crown Lift Trucks. So I guess that place lifts up trucks. And I saw a vision of a van that I could go to Crown Lift Trucks and they could get me an apocalypse mobile. The off-duty cop is now going to check in with the other cop who's been in there for a while, so I'm assuming he's eating lunch. Which is better for me. That license plate on the red car says chill. Chill out. How much time do I have left? It's 12:48. Yeah. No, I wish I could see my subscribers. I wish that I had a list of everyone. I'd give them like a 5-minute timer, and then I'd just ban them. I don't do this for your entertainment. I don't think any of you deserve respect. I'm not gonna lie. Here's a peregrine falcon, my favorite bird, flying right to left. And then there's a seagull behind him, not in front of him. He's not chasing the seagull, there's a seagull chasing after the peregrine. Probably because, I don't know. You think you have a death wish? Peregrine falcons are my favorite bird. About 60 miles north of the Canadian border, there's a wildlife preserve. And every time it's a long road to a place called Eagle Point. And every time I drive down there, I'll try to go as fast as possible. And there's a peregrine falcon that was soft released that will fly next to me right at eye level, right at head level, and it will fly at my speed next to me. And that's what really made me want to open up my own wildlife preserve. It's because the thing that I keep looking for and I never find in other people, but I saw in that Colombian woman, I see in the animals. What the fuck? Oh, 5 minutes. It's going to be here in 5 minutes. We won't let you in for heat and drive by laughing as you freeze. Not a single person liked the video. What do you think it's like on the other end? Who the fuck are these people? We got 5 minutes till the bus comes. A second cop car has arrived. Let's hope they're eating lunch together. I got 5 minutes. This is a bad area. They've got a lot more things to deal with than me standing here singing. CE646. What's 646? 16.7. C7. 37.10. But CEE is 55. So that's 4 plus 8 is 12.3. So that's CC. They're the daily numbers. Today's the 7th. What's that up to? 8 plus 9 is 17, which is 8. So it's a day of discovery and karma, where you show your mastery in all forms, where you get rewarded for your hard work and you get what you deserve. these guys. Is it pointed on my face or not? No, it's pointed at the other. I want you guys to be able to see what's going on. I want you guys to be able to clock all the dirty looks and the people that look away from me. Because they are, I swear to God, they are possessed by an artificial intelligence. And I don't think they're real. So I've seen this car 4 times now. It says beans on it and it's red. It's just going up and down this road. Beans. And it's every time I'm singing, it shows up. Which makes you think of Kurt Cobain, KC. There's a bus. I have everything, guys. Let's go. I didn't go to the shelter. He was contracting. CC. Yeah. All right. You headed back to Montpelier?
Yep.
All right. There we go. Thanks, man. Who else is here? The last one was better. I mean, this one I performed the whole album for a bunch of probably wealthy suburban people. The last video I showed you, something I think everyone should see. It's a good example of what the police are doing and the sick game that they're playing with the townspeople, and why I need a video editor.
Okay, John.
Smell tobacco. Yeah. I thought it was a black and white. My phone's at 1%. I'm gonna have to end the live and get on my other phone.